Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Brandon with Taylor's Fire and Smoke Cooking Show. Today I'm going to show you how to make your family a meal for under 10 bucks. Well, 8 bucks actually. You want to see how it's done? Sit right there. Alright guys, we're back. What we're going to be making today is a smothered chicken over rice with some veggies. Now the chicken I bought was on sale. It was 3 pounds for $5.97. But we're going to only use half of that today. So that brings the chicken down to 3 bucks. I've already washed this chicken, but I have not cut the fat off of it. So we're just going to get this fat and stuff off of it. Then we're going to cut this chicken in half. To show you how to make it go a little further. Make sure you have a sharp knife. You're just going to take it and go right down the center. So now instead of 2 monster fillets, you got 2 nice size fillets. And we're still going to break it down even further than that. Make sure you guys have sharp knives. You do not want to play around with dull knives. Get you some sharp ones. They don't have to be expensive. I didn't pay much for this knife. I actually got it at Aldi. But it's super sharp. And get you a sharpening blade. That way you can keep an edge on it. That way you don't have to worry about it going super dull. Just keep it sharp. But you can see how easy it's going through this chicken. It's just like that. So now we've got these little fillets. And I think I'm probably going to break them down even further into like smaller strips. And then we're going to pan fry them. So let me go ahead and get a cutting board, then we'll break it down even further. Be right back. Alright guys, we got us a little cutting board. Now we're just going to cut this chicken into little chunks. Not only is this an inexpensive meal, but it's easy to make and it doesn't take long to make. Let's cut them into little chunks. Now a lot of times when you have smothered chicken, you leave your fillets whole, or you use whole pieces of chicken quite naturally. But like I say, on this particular dish, I'm just showing you how to stretch some of your food in order to stretch your dollar and make a filling meal for your family, and it still tastes good and everything, but that doesn't break the bank. So like I said, we got it. So far we're $3 in. Show you how we work this thing out. Let me get cleaned up here, bleach this down, and then I'll see you. All right guys, we're back. Got our chicken ready, hands washed. Now it's time to season this chicken up. We're gonna add a little bit of cornstarch to this chicken. I don't want to bread it with flour, but I do want a little cornstarch to kind of help act as a binder and kind of draw some of this moisture out of this chicken. Then we're going to season it. What we're going to season it with is some seasoned salt, more. You can kind of season fairly heavy because you know when you make that gravy, it's going to need to be seasoned as well. So a lot of that season can be obtained from the chicken itself. Granulated onion. Some garlic powder or granulated garlic. And of course the black pepper. Now just gonna mix it up real good. All right. Next time I see you, we're going to be at the stove. Give me a minute. All right, guys, we're just heating up a very, very shallow pan of oil. This way we can just kind of sear or get a brown at the outside of the chicken. We're not trying to cook the chicken all the way through because it's going to cook when we smother it inside the gravy. So we're just trying to heat that up. We're just going to brown the outside of it. Take it off, put it in the bowl, and then we're going to make our gravy. Then put the chicken back in. So it shouldn't be long before we get started on that. Also, what we're using, I have some green peppers and onions and red peppers I had in the freezer. So we're going to use that in our gravy. Then I'm probably going to add some more onion to our gravy. I love onion in gravy, so that's what we're going to do. We're also making white rice. I'm not going to show you how to make white rice. White rice is simple to make. So we're at $1 with the white rice, $3 with the chicken. Then we got some steamable veggies that we got from Walmart. Those were like $1.08 a piece. So we got 2 of those. So $1 plus 2.16 is 3.16 plus 3 is 6.18. We're under $8 so far. And then whatever the ingredients we use as far as our veggies and our seasonings, add another $1 if you want to. So now you're at $7.18. And I have a family of 6. So to feed a family of 6 for under $1.25 a piece, that's pretty good. All right, just about how. Let me get these hands washed up again and get back at it. All right. Now start adding this chicken in here and browning it up. Start with one little piece and make sure the pan is hot. Turn it up a little bit. I'll go with a medium high. Like I said, all we're looking to do is just brown the chicken. We're not looking to cook it all the way through. Let's get some color on it. Cook some of that seasoning into the meat. Don't take very long to get that color on it either. I have to move it a little bit so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. See how that's golden brown? That's all we're looking for. Just to get a nice little color on it. That's perfect. That is exactly what we're looking for right here in this chicken. Turn that over. Alright, that's it for these. We're going to pull them, the ones that are done. We're going to put them in a bowl, and we're going to do the next batch. When we're done with that, I'll meet you back at the stove. Alright guys, finishing up the last of that chicken. Got a nice brown on the outside of it. After we take that out, what we're going to do, we're going to make a little roux for our gravy. Now you can already see how that chicken looks, and that's quite a bit of chicken. That's probably a lot more than what you thought we were going to wind up with when we started. What I'm going to do is turn this fire down. We got 2 tablespoons of butter. Kind of scrape the bottom of the pan. And we did cook the chicken in this vegetable oil, so we've got a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil. That's residual oil from what we made in the chicken. 2 tablespoons of butter. It is just regular salted butter, it's not unsalted. Now we're going to add in a half a cup of flour. Stir, stir, stir. We're not making a gumbo or anything of that nature, so we don't have to get it super brown, but you do want a nice blonde roux. Kind of cook that flour taste out of there. Like I say, just make sure you have enough oil in your pan, about a half a cup of flour, a little bit of butter, and just keep it moving, that way you don't burn your flour. And what we're going to use is about 2 cups of chicken broth. And that 2 cups is going to put us right at $8. The broth was on sale for $1.50. So just keep it moving. Now, if you didn't want to do your gravy this way, you can use, like most people do and I do as well, cream of chicken soup or cream of mushroom soup to do your smothered chicken. But today we're going to do it this way. Go ahead and add another 1/4 cup of flour. I am going to have quite a bit of gravy in this dish. If it gets a little clumpy, don't worry, you can just add a little bit more butter if you need to, a little oil, you just ride it out like I'm going to do. I'll show you in a minute. It's going to work how it works out. Don't get nervous. this flour will actually start having kind of a nutty smell to it. And that way it lets you know that you're where you want to be. You see it's starting to loosen. Now we're going to add chicken back in. Incorporate it. Then we're going to add the rest of our chicken broth and get an idea where we are as far as the liquid is concerned. You might need to add a little water, but I don't think we will, because this chicken is going to produce some juice too. So, alrighty, I'll add the rest of this chicken broth. Turn that heat back up to medium high. Stir, make sure you get all the clumps out of there if there are any. This is actually pretty smooth, so. But I think I'm going to add a little water anyway, just because, like I said, I do want a lot of gravy. So, but you can see it's pretty, how it's pretty silky already, and we're going to cook it probably another 30-45 minutes. So I've got about a half a cup of water. Gonna add that in there. Oops. Clean my mess. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to turn this fire back down to a medium or just under a medium and let it go for about 30-45 minutes. And I'll let you guys see in just a moment. Alright guys, it's been about 20 minutes since the last time I saw you. Just want to check on this gravy. And you can see it's exactly what we want as far as consistency is concerned, but I do want to taste it, see if we need to add any more seasoning to it, or if it's okay. Wow. As far as salt's concerned, I don't think I'm going to add any more salt. I do want to add a little bit more garlic powder and some more black pepper. Just a little more black pepper. What's gravy without black pepper? Let's mix that on up. So far so good, guys. It's looking good. It's gonna make for a good meal. Let it roll about another 20 minutes or so, and I'll see you guys back here in a minute. Alright Alright guys, we are back. It's been 45 minutes. Take a look at that. Gravy is where we want it to be. Chicken is cooked all the way through. All we want to do now is just kind of break it up and see if it's tender the way we want it. If it is, it'll be time to plate up. Yeah, that's perfect. This falls apart. That's what you want. So it's good to go. What we want, say it's delicious, it's filling, and it's inexpensive, especially in today's climate where meat prices are way up. You want to find ways where you can still feed your family well and not break the bank. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna plate it on up, and then I'll see you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, we're about to plate up. What we have here is white rice, mixed veggies. What this is the California blend, and I like to take a bag of the California blend and mix it with a bag of regular broccoli. That way you can have a good amount of broccoli. Our family loves broccoli, so that's what we do. Now we're going to plate up with this smothered chicken. Just going to put it right over the top of that rice. Some extra gravy on there. A little more chicken. Now you can see that's a hearty meal, inexpensive. Everybody gets a good portion. You have plenty of chicken, plenty of rice, plenty of veggies. Balanced meal. But you know what all there's left to do is taste it up. Now I'm not gonna just dig right in. I'm not gonna burn my lips off on camera and be all embarrassed, so you got to bear with me for a sec. Perfect. That rice is perfect. That chicken is tender. It's seasoned well. Hey, what more can you ask for? Feed your family for under $8. Family of 6 is what we have. You can't ask for anything better. During today's climate, that's what you try to do. You try to find recipes to where you can stretch that dollar a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate you guys. Until the next time, God bless.